So like you don't get this, right? Like you don't get Super Bowl champions. You don't get these dudes that just come off the pinnacle of doing the job.
Right.
And so you got Lavonte David. He was already All-Pro.
Right. 2013, 2016.
Already Pro Bowl.
Right.
Right. So we understood who he was, but the world didn't know. And then all of a sudden, you get to the Super Bowl, and Todd Bowles comes into the meeting and says, "Hey guys, we're gonna change everything. We're gonna do something different than we always did." Oh, and by the way, Lavonte, you're gonna cover 87.
True.
How do you feel about that? And I also know how it ended up.
No, first of all, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I ain't know you was the real deal until the Super Bowl.
Right.
Where you locked down Travis Kelce. No, I'm gonna be real.
You ain't know Lavonte was
choking
the
good,
out of people.
He played receiver.
All that. But when you lock down Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl one-on-one, and you got Travis Kelce doing this.
It changes things, right? It changes things.
Was going on. Right. Travis didn't know what was going on because of Lavonte.
So talk about that
special.
matchup. Because here's how I see that, right? I see that as like being a kid in high school, right? And they're running down LeBron's team. And they go, "Hey, Brandon, you're going to stick number 20. And then they go, "Hey, Channing, you're going to stick number 12. And then they say, "Hey, Lavonte, you're going to have 23. And you be like, "Coach, you know his mother effing name. His name LeBron." Yeah. That's the same thing when you're covering Travis Kelce.
True that.
How did you look at, one, at that opportunity, but that responsibility in covering him? And dog, you shined the whole time.
Yeah, so my whole thing in the defense, as you play with for Coach Bowles, my whole thing in the defense as a linebacker, most of the time I'm gonna be on the tight end. So our whole game plan in the playoffs, was we gotta press, we gotta play some man, and we gotta lock these dudes down. Lavonte, you gotta be on tight end. So throughout the playoffs, I had to play Logan Thomas, I had to play Jared Cook, and I had to play Robert Tonyan, and then the grand finale, I had to play Travis Kelce. So
That boy said the grand
The
finale.
grand finale.
That's like when you play Street Fighter and you get to Bison.
So each week, just my confidence just building and building. And like, this game plan was different though than everybody else's game plan. Coach Bowles, as you guys know, Coach Bowles is an aggressive dude. He gonna send blitz, you gonna play one high, and he gonna put all his money on his guys. And this particular week when he came in, his confidence and the way he spoke to us defensively, I think it rose everybody else's confidence, especially mine. So like he was just like, in this coverage we're gonna do this, in this coverage we're gonna play man. So, Lavonte, that's your guy. I'm like, okay. Now I know what I gotta do. I gotta drop my nuts. I gotta play All-Pro.
Right.
Travis Kelce. I gotta
Miami.
You know what I'm saying?
Miami, baby. Drop your nuts.
You had to have Andy Reid nuts.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And then like after watching the film, I'm watching him the way he doing the corners. I'm watching him the way he doing the linebackers. I'm watching him doing the safeties. I'm like, I got my work cut out for me. So what I did was, as any football player, I go to the film room, I study. From when we played them all the way up to the Super Bowl.
Was that week 6?
Week 12.
Week 12.
Week 12, excuse me.
I watch a lot of football.
Week
You
12.
good. That's
So
why I love you.
I wasn't on them as much as week 12. We was just playing a lot of zones sometimes. Then nobody wasn't really.
Y'all let Tyreek go for 300 damn yards in the
Vontae,
first half. Yeah, we know what y'all did in week 12.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Straight up though. The boys embarrassed y'all for the first quarter.
They really did.
Of week 12.
They really did.
Like, what did that junk mean though? Like cats backflipping into the end zone.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes acting a fool.
Yeah.
Tyrann Mathieu had a pick. Bashard Breeland. Like, did that play any part into the way y'all approached the Super Bowl?
That played a huge part. That played a huge part because we knew after that moment we was going to the bye week and we knew we wasn't going to lose another game. Like, I tell you no lie. Tom, everybody know Tom. Tom came and said, I'm glad we got this out of the way. Look, trust me, we finna get this. We get to get this right. You guys gonna keep playing good, and we're not gonna lose another game. And that right there was it. And like you said, man, that game was embarrassing. They had 300 yards passing in the first quarter.
Yeah.
3 tubs. So and then with Bowles and that type of defense, type of people we want to be, we can't go out like that. So we gonna see y'all again, hopefully, eventually. If we do what we gotta do and y'all do what y'all gotta do, we gonna play y'all again. And that was our whole mindset.
Like you just said, Tom Brady said something to y'all. He walked up and said something. Do you think that game affected the Super Bowl? That they came out with y'all, like with Tom Brady saying that, and everybody know the story of Tom Brady. Y'all think that game affected the Super Bowl outcome?
I think so. I think the attitude just shifted. The attitude shifted. Everybody knew what they did to us and like how they was bragging and boasting. And they was doing like, I want to say they had running backs on the back of their jersey, running back on the back of their jersey.
They
stuff like that.
gonna
So,
whoop
like,
y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
They already
And then-
whooped y'all. They
and
gonna
then-
whoop y'all
exactly,
again.
And then they bragging and boasting about the first game, which they only did that in the first quarter.
Yep.
Facts.
For 7 quarters,
You know
y'all
what
were
I'm
the
saying?
best team.
Exactly.
100%.
So we knew we already had it. Second half we came out, I don't think they probably scored 10 points in the second half. And we had the opportunity to win the game, but things didn't go our way. So bim. We get there to the Super Bowl, we like, okay, you could tell like just the whole swag was different, dog.
Right.
Like I never like been around a group of guys who just, you know, okay, we here now. You know, y'all gonna have to feel us.
Am I wrong for this? I feel like the Week 12 game set the blueprint for how you guys were going to play the best quarterbacks.
Right.
So what you guys learned from that first quarter,
Yeah.
y'all now took to Green Bay and
Right.
beat Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
So I feel like what they were doing,
Yeah.
man to man,
Yeah.
and then the second time around, Aaron Rodgers, y'all learned from that and said, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Exactly.
Took what y'all did against
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and then took that to the Super Bowl against Mahomes.
Yeah, so as you know, you play receiver. So everything is about timing.
Yeah.
Everything is about timing.
Yeah, that's real.
So what we do is try to give you different looks, throw you off, get hands on you, little tap, whatever it is, just throw the timing off to make the quarterback hold the ball. And as y'all know, we got dogs up front. So we're gonna let them eat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let them boys eat.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Every time JPP intercepts a ball, it's my favorite play of the game.
But who
Because
them
I
dogs?
also know he don't have all his fingers. That's
The
impressive.
crazy thing is, he give us a hard time about that every time.
But who them dogs though? Shaq Barrett.
You got Shaq Barrett,
Ndamukong Suh.
Suh,
JPP.
Yeah.
you got
Who's
Vita-
them dogs
you
up
got
there? You
Vita
talking about the
Vea.
dogs? Get the
Yeah.
dogs some credit.
You got Shaq Barrett, like you said. You got JPP. You got Vita Vea. You got Ndamukong Suh. And then we brought in Steve McClendon, an old veteran guy who's pretty good.
Oh, still the guy.
Yeah, old Steve.
Still an undrafted
You got,
free agent. That's what we do.
You got Nacho. A lot of dudes, man, like they had a great rotation and man, they worked really well together. And like a lot of people don't know this. In the Super Bowl, a lot of that stuff they were doing was on the fly. They come to the sideline, okay, we can get them like this, draw it up, go in the game and do it. Do the thing. Like that's what you try, like you got that type of trust in
And it
people.
worked.
Like that. You know
And
what I'm
it
saying?
works.
And it worked. It really
Yeah.
worked. So like the way they play their game is like it's predicated off 15. So you mess 15 up, they can't do nothing. So what we was doing is just lowering one side, making them flush from away from his strong arm, and you got to do looping. It's quarterback sack every time, pressure.
So am I off for saying this? I wanted to make sure we gave credit to the right people because everything's Tom Brady. 43 years of age, just won his 7th Super Bowl. We know he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
And what he means not only to what you guys did, but also the game of football. I said, this one man had the greatest playoff run in the history of the National Football League. This one man, he beat Drew Brees, he beat Aaron Rodgers, and then he beat Patrick Mahomes. And that one guy is Todd Bowles.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about Bowles. Bowles, you all know Bowles don't never want to take credit. So we had the parade, my wife could tell you, we had the parade, and like we about to wrap up. Nobody ain't giving Coach Bowles a shout out. So I said, hold on. Hell no, you finna stop this. He way down that thing. I'm like, hold on. Hey, man, like, none of this would have happened without that man right there, Todd Bowles. Cause like, the way, like, just his attitude and what he instilled in us is like, he gave dudes confidence. I never seen nothing like that. Like, he gave dudes confidence in what, every time we stepped in the meeting, it was like, he was like, I mean, obviously he's gonna say, yeah, we got those guys on offense. They've been talking about those dudes on offense all year. But motherfucker, this is our team.
Yeah.
Like, we lead this team.
that,
You know what I'm saying? So we lead this team. And like, everybody like, you know, we got some young guys too, so they need that. You know what I'm saying? So once he said that, like from when we started with Washington, that game was a little shaky because, you know, we were prepared for one dude, another dude came in, he kind of ripped us up a little bit. So we're like, okay, we got that on our belt. Then we going to the Saints. Remember what the Saints did to us Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh no, like this really
No,
this ain't going down like this.
the thing I remember most, and obviously me and you kind of talked before, was like, I'm an LSU guy.
Yeah.
Right. I'm always ride with
Right,
LSU
right,
guy.
right,
Devin White. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Somebody
right,
you're teaching the
right,
game. You're
right.
playing with. Like all I remember is him. Like after the Saints, bro. After Green Bay.
Yeah.
After Kansas City, I was like, he is super disrespectful, and I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got
Yeah.
goggles on, and he
Yeah.
was like straight up. We knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
We knew we were more physical. We knew we were more athletic.
Yeah.
We knew we were gonna have to make them earn it. Is that how you felt every week, bro, because of Todd Bowles?
Every week. I tell you no lie, every week we came in, was like, put your big boy pants on. Remember what they did to us last time? We gotta come out there and do it again. And the Saints, I mean, everybody know Bucs and the Saints, we don't clash well. Like, out of every team I don't play, I hate the Saints the most.
They ran y'all.
I hate, yeah.
But
they
they
did.
ran
I'ma keep
y'all.
it G.
They were in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they ran them.
I'm gonna keep it G. They
They
really
ran
did.
them in the
They
regular
really did.
season.
They beat us in the regular season, and then like the playoffs came when it all count. You know, who walking?
I picked
who
against
walking
y'all,
out?
I'm gonna be honest.
You betted against us?
You picked
From
it?
week 1,
Why?
I was on your show.
That's stupid.
I was on your show with Stephen A. Smith.
I don't really like how you touching me right now and talking aggressively.
We had our battles. We played Pittsburgh.
It's
Steelers,
over.
Denver Broncos. It's over. We're retired. Right. But beginning of the season, that's what I said. And everybody laughed at me. And I was on your show, and I said, the Saints will win the regular season. They'll win the division. But come playoff time, Tampa Bay is going to win it.
But B, here's the crazy thing. I said the exact same thing when they signed Tom Brady. Yeah. I said, I expect the Saints to win the NFC South. I said, but I think Tampa Bay will be the harder out. And I talked myself out of it. Yeah. After watching y'all in prime time, man, the energy, the dominance, I was like, ain't no way I'm going to pick that team. Yeah. Bro, y'all had a quarterback. He didn't know what down it was, right?
He said 4.
He said 4. It
No,
was 5.
they said no,
It was-
motherfucker.
it's 5, coach.
That was 4 last.
And so Lavonte, tell me how y'all get from that, bro, to being the Super Bowl champion, and it wasn't close.
Yeah.
Like the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said on TV, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the best roster.
Yeah.
I said I think number 15 is the best football player in the world.
Right.
And my other question would be to this. Y'all dominated the Kansas City Chiefs offensively.
Yeah.
How do you feel about number 15 that plays quarterback? Like, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I still think he's a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback. He keep playing the way he playing. He's gonna be a future Hall of Famer. He probably gonna win about 3 more rings. Keep it G with you. It was just, I think our level that what we was on that game, they couldn't match it.
Right.
They couldn't match it. Like we was really just like on some F you. We finna beat the shit out of y'all.
You can say it on the show, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I don't cuss. I just spell curse words. You can say it.
You don't gotta be diplomatic.
Nah, it's like, F you, we finna beat the shit out of y'all.
God, I love that.
He went there.
You know what I'm saying?
What we're talking about, you're on ESPN every single day, and I'm on Fox FS1, and we're talking about Tampa Bay.
Right.
And one of the hot topics right now is who are they going to prioritize?
Right.
On the offensive side, you got Antonio Brown, you got Gronkowski.
Godwin's been franchised.
You got God. I mean, all these things is happening all at once. I feel like it seems like you were the number one priority.
Yeah.
2 years, $25 million.
Right. Yeah.
New money.
New money.
Yeah, new money.
Bro, you see that? You see
And
that?
$20 million guaranteed, which
20
is
million
outstanding,
guaranteed,
by
yeah.
the way. Great
Yeah.
job by you and your
20
agent.
million
Great job.
guaranteed.
That's what's important.
That's what's important, bro.
You got a
Right.
chain, bro? You got something? What's going on,
Nah,
bro?
he wear J's like us because he know who the GOAT is.
Oh, okay.
But I think what's more important, and I think you can shine the light on the next generation, right?
Yeah.
We always like to give back and talk about the next generation.
Right.
You know, out of high school, you played with guys like Ja'Cory Harris,
Yeah.
Sean Spence,
Correct.
Tommy Streeter.
Yeah.
They all went to the U.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You took a different route.
True.
Right? You originally signed with Middle Tennessee State coming out.
Right.
And then you end up going to Fort Scott.
Fort Scott, Kansas.
CC.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Fort?
Yeah.
What is that?
Never heard of him.
You know what I'm saying?
community
But
college?
the thing is, he
Community college.
played against Cam Newton.
Oh, okay.
He was the defensive player of the game from my sources.
Yeah.
He was my sources. Big
Hey,
time.
okay.
He was the
Freaking
defensive.
Fred Schefter.
You community college, bro?
I was to play that game and we lost.
They lost.
You know, I got to give Fox some love. We got Fred Glazier.
Never heard of him.
How much of goddamn information? What you got?
Don't worry about it.
Bro, Fred, let me see your
It's called Google. $1,000 a share.
This motherfucker's a dog.
No, but you're a dog, 100%.
Yeah.
But like
what-
those things Fred talk about
what's
are
most
important, though.
important-
Think about that journey.
That's what I'm getting at. So what's most important is his journey.
Yeah.
You know, you
100%.
have a lot of guys that were 5-star, 4-star guys, but they're not dogs.
He from the mud.
You was they rated you as a 2-star high schooler coming out. You went JUCO, but you're a Super Bowl champion. You know, talk to that.
Man. So
like
it was
that journey.
Yeah, it was a grind, dog. It was a grind. Like coming out of high school, you know, you getting all the success, you balling, your team balling, you see dudes signing to these big schools. So I'm thinking, okay, my time coming. But not knowing that I need more than just a 2.0 to go to where I need to go to a big school.
That's a word.
So I'm just playing football. I'm playing football at the same time. I'm thinking like, damn, let me just make this 2.0 so I get to play football, but not thinking about the bigger picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm slacking on that part, so I didn't qualify. And honestly, it's a deeper story than that. I was going to gray shirt and then go to Middle Tennessee in the spring. Mm-hmm. But one night I was supposed to go out with my homeboys.
What's gray shirt?
Gray shirt, like you sit out of here and just get your schoolwork done, and then you come back and just be eligible to play for the next football season. So I was supposed to go out with one of my homeboys to this party, but I wasn't dressed, and the boys ended up leaving me because they was in a rush. Mm-hmm. So come to find out, that same night, the car got shot up that I was supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? The car got shot up. So my mom knew, my dad knew, so they spooked now. And A.D. Brown, Antonio Brown's father, he coached up at the JUCO at Fort Scott, and he hit me up. He was like, you know, man, I know you want to still trying to play football, but if you ain't gonna do that, just come up here, just see how it is. And my mom, scared as hell, like any mom would be, like, you gotta go. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I get there, I'm late. You know, everybody did their conditioning thing. I'm late or whatever. I'm running. I never got talked to like this by a coach in my life. I'm coming from Miami, you know, we think we could deal, you know how Miami people, we deal with everything, man. Like we running on my second lap, okay, the conditioning test was 4 220s, 16 110s, and like 20 40s.
So you saying like basically just die?
Yeah, basically.
All at once.
All at once. Like you do the 4 220s, get a break, do the 210s, get a break.
Crazy.
So exactly what I fucking did. On the second 220, I died. I'm crawling.
Whole lactic acid, your glutes banged up.
Coach is calling me. You see everybody from Miami, just y'all are this, y'all are that. Yeah. Getting talked to. I'm like, hold on, man. Like, who you talking to like this? Right. So, like, after that's over with, Coach A.D. Brown put me to the side, like, yeah, man, you know, just cool. Just chill out, man. Just keep it cool, man. Just come back another day. Come back and do it again. I did it again. Died again. I can't do this. Can't do this. Call home, man. I can't do this, man. I'm about to go home. I want to be a firefighter, man. I ain't finna do this shit.
Hey, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm be honest though.
Yeah.
If anybody had to save my life, I wanted to be.
Appreciate it. So that got done. So everybody like, I'm calling people like, nah, man, just stick it out. Stick it out, man. You good? That stuff over with. Wait till you get on the field. Wait till you do football. So we get to the football part. One-on-ones. I'm playing strong safety at the time. One-on-ones. I'm covering one of my, Brandon Kenny, he's my closest friend still right now to this day. He, one of the top receivers in JUCO coming out. I'm covering him. I'm jumping the front line. Nobody know me. I'm like, this the top guy? Okay. You know, that's how I'm built.
Right.
So he do a slant. We on one-on-ones. He do a slant. I come down here, wow.
Some old linebacker stuff.
Hit his ass. So we get into it. Like, Lavonte, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. So we get into it again one time, one-on-one. So now we get into the scrimmage. Cover 4. You know that alley safety. You got a clean shot, you get a stretch play every time.
You got D-gap.
Yeah,
I was solid after.
Reading
that D-gap. Exactly.
Guard.
Exactly. So I'm at strong safety. They give a stretch play to a running back who was the top running back dude. He was the top running back. So me, like,
it's to you or away though?
It's to you? It's to me.
All right, so you plug force.
Screaming downhill. Yeah. Wow, probably still one of the biggest hits of my life. Fumble, coach put me to the side.
I love it.
You playing linebacker.
You the guy.
They cut the other dude.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. You should call that coach right now and say, hey, coach,
Thank you.
You are the reason I'm a multi-millionaire.
That's my guy.
I think, and so like this is my first opportunity at this show, and we were excited that you were even here.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a big thing for us. And so when it comes to your journey, right, and like the one thing I learned from these 3 guys who I admire and who inspire me was that like we want to teach.
Yeah.
If you could say, hey, look, when you look at your destination and it seems far, but you can get to it, what would you tell people to say, hey, you can also be a Lavonte David.
Yes, all the time, all the time. You know, big kids all about, I want to get the stars, I want to be this, I want to go to this top D1s, I want to get all the fame and stuff like that. I never had the fame behind my name. Even right down to this day, I feel like I'm still not talked about enough. Keep it G. So,
100%.
like, kids coming up right now, I'm like, man, like, my nephew, for example, I wanted him to, like, smart kid, but he's saying, like, he want to do what I did, go to JUCO, go do this, do that. But, like, sometimes that's not your journey. That was my journey. You know what I'm saying? That was my journey. That's what I did. Right. You don't have to do that.
Right.
So when kids be like, sometimes they be like, man, I don't want to go JUCO, I want to do this. But, like, sometimes JUCO could be a good thing. Because I felt like JUCO was a real good thing for me getting to Miami, going to the Midwest. And I ended up staying in the Midwest because I went to Nebraska. And, like, I felt like that was the best. Nebraska and JUCO was like the best 4 years of my life. I met some great people who I'm still have friendships right now to this day, who helped me become the man I am right now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
we talk
that's my
about
boy.
exposure, expansion, and relationships.
Yes.
And really what you're talking about right now, it's in a nutshell, that's what you're saying.
Exactly.
And some guys can benefit from it, much like yourself.
Exactly.
So to land the plane, 2 years, 25 mil, 20 guaranteed. Hats off. Who's your agent?
Ron Butler.
All right, bet. I want a bold prediction, real quick, and we land the plane.
Tom Brady took his time out. Dude being Tom Brady, superstar, celebrity, icon. You know, he took his time out when he got signed. He took his time out to call everybody on that roster. That's one thing I really do respect about him. He take his time to know everybody in that locker room, and like he tell you like, man, don't treat me no different. If you want to goof around with me, goof around with me. That's what it is. That's what we are. When we out on the field, compete with me, talk trash to me, talk shit to me. You know, make me feel like I'm one of the guys. You know, he coming in, he basically saying like, I'm coming to your locker room. I'm coming to your locker room.
He's a freaking
Don't treat me
superstar.
different. And if we get everybody back, I guarantee we going again.
Run it back.
I want you to say, not if we get everybody back. Tell me, will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers be back-to-back champions? Because they got Lavonte David back.
Run it
We
back.
know they got Chris Godwin back.
Run it
right?
back.
Tom Brady gonna be back.
Run it
You know what I'm
back.
saying? Devin White, who's a mother effing dog from LSU, gonna be back. Will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers be back-to-back Super Bowl champions? And the plane is landed once you answer it.
NFC South.
No, so don't stop. So don't start it. It's a yes or no question.
Run it back.
Will you run it
Let's
back,
get it.
Coach?
I'm confident enough we'll be back.
Peace, I'm going.
That's Dade County all
Nothing was
day.
short of me. I'm good. Appreciate
That's
y'all.
Dade County
Y'all
all
be good.
day.
Keep rolling. Is my mustache distracting?
Oh, shit.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite your skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread. I had to come correct.